welcome. Today you're going to be watching an easy step-by-step instruction on how to sew. The first step is we're going to need to get our materials. So your thread, your scissors. We're going to be using felt, but if you have anything else that you want to use, you can definitely use that. And our needle. Okay, first step first is we're going to need to unroll how much thread we need. So you can't make too much thread, but I think this will be a good amount. So we're just going to cut that. Go. Just going to put that there. Now you can grab your needle, and with your needle, and your thread, you're going to slide your thread through the needle. Once you need to slide it through so that both of the ends of the thread are even. Oops. There we go. Once your sides are even, you're going to grab the ends and create a knot. There, just like that. Once you have your knot, you're going to grab your scissors and cut off any of the excess. Once you have your needle and thread ready, you can put that to the side. And now we are going to grab our felt. There we go. With your felt, you're going to need to make the shape of the pouch, you're going to need to fold your felt, not completely in half, but because you're going to need to leave about 2 centimeters worth of space left, because it's going to be the flap to your pouch. Make sure both of your sides of your felt are even. None of them are overlapping each other, because if they are, that might not be not too good when you are threading. Now, once you have your felt ready and your needle and thread, you are going to grab your needle and thread. Take your felt and poke it through, not too close to the edge or your fold, but poke it in the corner, not too close. And pull it through, not all the way, because you want to leave a loop left, because this is going to be your hole for the knot you're going to make. And to make a knot, you are going to have to poke your needle and thread through the other side and slide it through your loop. And then pull. And now you have your knot. With your needle and thread, you're just going to keep poking in and out of your felt, because that's going to make this design of your stitch. When you're poking in and out, you're gonna make sure that your stitches are small and evenly sized. You gotta make sure they're not too close to the edge too. Okay. once you get close to the end here, you are gonna need to watch how much space you have, because you're gonna need to make the knot at the end. To make the knot at the end, it's not exactly like at the start. You're going to poke it right here close to the end and pull it through. And now you're going to take your needle and slide it through the already sewn thread and take it through there, and you're gonna do that twice to make it like as if you were double knotting your shoes, so it's extra tight. Once you do that, you're gonna grab your scissors and you're gonna cut off any excess that you have. There you go. Now you can tighten that up. And once you finish that, to starting the other side is basically like the same as the first side, exactly like the same. And you're doing the same thing, just going in and out, making your knots at the start and the end. Now with your needle and thread, you're gonna need, you can either, if you have enough, which you might probably don't, you're either gonna tie a knot if you have enough, but I'd recommend, just to be on the safe side, to get out some new thread. That's what I'm gonna do because I clearly don't have enough. So like I said, the other side is exactly the same as the first side. Alright, once both sides are done, you're going to tighten anything that needs to be tightened if it's loose. You can cut off any excess string that you have. There you go. And once you do that, the last step that you're gonna need to do to finish off your pouch is you're gonna need to flip it inside out. This helps you not see the stitches as much and makes it look, in my opinion, much, much better. Now you are done your pouch. Hope you learned a lot. Thanks for watching, and bye.